Welcome everyone, and welcome to this Let's Play of Civilization number 6. My name is Sonelias, and hopefully you'll be able to enjoy today's episode. So where did we leave off? Of course, we're at the end of one of the turns in the game. So we got a Brazilian unit just to the north of our main continent. We're actually playing as Montezuma in North America, here located as you can see. We got what is probably known these days as Hawaii. We got some territory here in the Pacific. And I'm moving another one of my units, my settlers, towards New Zealand. Now I did get robbed, I believe, of one of my trade routes, so that influence should be visible as well. And to be able to grow that particular city here, we need to expand some of the bits and bobs there. Alright, let's see what's happening on the next turn. Okay, quite a long list of announcements it looks like, which is still building as you can see. Right, this is one of our cities in the Caribbean. Now, it's a very limited city in terms of production capability. So what we're doing here, we're keeping trade routes open with neighboring territory. Ideally my own, to be able to get more production from them. So I'm actually going to start a trade route in this direction towards this city here. I had just been involved in an engagement here. I can form a fleet, interesting. Let's rest and repair. Casus Belli gained. I've gained a Casus Belli to declare a colonial war on Pedro. Where has Pedro done something then? Where has Pedro settled a new city? Right, that city is giving me a notification. I know he had one of his ships over here. How did I gain that Casus Belli? Casus Belli? I'm not sure. I would say he's gone through my territory, which is most likely the case over here. Other than that, I've got no clue. So I've still got a ship here, which I'm actually going to use to merge with the neighboring unit. Perfect. So that's now a fleet. Helmsman is +1 movement. It's a fleet of ironclads. Now, in the earliest version of Civilization, it was possible for me to very clearly see what I'm spending money on. So I could actually see how much money is going towards my units. Now, to some extent I can see that here, but I don't really see exactly how much is spent on each individual unit itself. Would be a nice addition to have in the game, really. So I'm going to keep them in this city here. Alright, is it fully healed? It does look like it, doesn't it? So what I'll actually do, I'll move this forward again. Try and have a bit of a forward position, so at least I can intercept any units as they try to come close. My commercial district. Past I've kept on having them spying on me, so I'm basically trying to do something about that spying that they've been doing. So what I'm going to do with this unit here, I'm going to move that further south. Still out in the Atlantic Ocean here. I don't want to position them such that at least I'll be able to have an extended range for my units here. Now once that unit has, or this city has produced that shipyard, I do want to basically build some additional units. Ironclads or potentially other units, whatever it is that I come across. Machiavellism. There's some iron there. I've got enough iron. I've got horses. I've got niter. I've got coal. And one thing I haven't got access to yet is, of course, the resource of aluminum. But then again, I'm not sure I actually would be able to get access at the moment.
No innovation in the past 200 years has done more to save lives and improve health
Medic
than the
and the
sanitation
sewer.
revolution.
Cool. What are we going to research? Robotics, I don't think so. Advanced flight, chemistry, let's go for chemistry. In terms of production here for, I think this is my capital, is that correct? Yeah, T1. I am gonna produce a sewer. Takes me 4 turns to complete, but it will give me a quite nice advantage. America's built a sewer in New York. Campus in Rennes.
If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you read the newspaper, you're misinformed.
Propaganda military. Accumulate 25% less war awareness than usual. That's good. We can choose a new civic, and I'm gonna go for the capitalism one here. Wow. That's got nice benefits. Production in this city here. I'm actually going to build a hangar, I think. Unless I would like to go for a neighborhood. What would be more beneficial for me? Maintenance. Maintenance. There's no maintenance on the neighborhood. That's nice to know. This one actually gives me +5. That one over there gives me +6. Let's go for the +5. I'm not sure why we would want to have a neighborhood over in the tundra, but okay. If the game allows us to do that, well, why not? The only thing I foresee is basically there being an issue with food production, but okay. Alright, it looks like we can go to our next turn. Yes, we need additional housing, that's why I'm building a district for that. Looks like we're advancing quite nicely here. The world needs to be aware of your transgression. They denounce me. Why are you denouncing me? It would be nice if you actually told me why. You've made... Oh, I've got more great people than they do. Well, that's not my fault. For the role played in stopping the enemy siphon. Alright. Pillar unit is available for promotion. Sorry, what is a pillar unit? Ah, it's a spy. You can gain a promotion. If caught on a mission, having a higher chance of escape. Sabotage production. See what Let's go for the ace driver. Does not provide enough food for its people to grow. Okay. Probably means I need to build over here a trade route to somewhere else to get more food from somewhere else. Unless I tell this foodie to focus on food production. That seems to help. Right, this city here has got a new production target we can choose. Power plant would be interesting, wouldn't it? But so would a sewer. I think I'm gonna go for the power plant first. Philip has finished building the world wonder Montezuma. A spy from Spanish Empire is killed during the siphon funds from the city of Teotihuacan. Okay. So my spy has been promoted. I've gained a Casas Belli against Pedro. Well, I do need to speak to Spain, which is this person here, Philip. Can I denounce him? Oh, okay, that's a bit quick. Access level is open. I've denounced him. Okay. Pedro, Casus Belli. Used to declare war on a power that is 2 technology areas behind you. All warmonger penalties halved. Alright. Access level is secret, that's good. Open. That's myself. Interesting. Can actually look at myself, but okay. Let's go on to the next turn. Pedro is still moving his ships through my territory here. Preslav. Art Museum. Washington. Alright, so we can build a new item here. What are we going to focus in on? Good question. I guess I'm going to go for the power plant for the moment being. Choose production in this city here. Wow. Okay, let's go and build that particular structure there. We can build a sewer here. Let's go on to the next turn. Our settler. So where art thou? Where is our settler? Ah, over here. Is that correct? Let's go for another unit first. Ah, there we go. Perfect. So we're actually in the right spot. That's exactly the position where I wanted to build the new city. So we'll build the city here. One of the things I do want to do straight away, I want to basically buy a builder. I'm going to choose the production here. I'm going to actually go for the granary, I think. I do also build a builder here. Okay. Again, that's going quite nicely. This one here. We used to be trading with Delhi. I think I want to keep on doing that. Should be mutually beneficial. You can claim a great person. A great merchant, to be precise. Grants 1 oil, a strategic resource. Your trade routes gain +2 gold for each strategic resource improved by the destination city. Wow. Choose production here. Now, this city here itself has got sufficient housing at the moment. I could do with a seaport here. I could actually also do with a power plant. Again, I'm going to go for the power plant. Extra production, which would be quite useful for the moment being. That builder I'm going to move into that square there. I want to start doing some fishing there. Now this one here, I need to move him to a commercial hub. So I'm going to move him to that commercial hub over here. Grant 1 oil, a strategic resource. Your trade routes gain +2 for each strategic resource improved by the destination city. Okay, I've got access to oil. Good. Exactly what I need. And this one, which is another builder, I'm going to move it towards those sheep there. Now, I do want to buy some of the adjacent tiles already. Any other useful resources here? Not really, so I guess the next bit will be just natural growth, which is fine by me. Amenities, okay. Brazil has denounced the evil deeds of Spain. That's good. I'm not quite happy with Brazil at the moment, though. Ooh, we can trade our pearls for horses and some gold. Yep, okay. Put them on my open borders. Yeah, these guys. That's fine. Norway, they're our good friends. Thank you, my friend. Is there some fighting going on? I'm not quite sure. The economic policy of liberalism. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. That's even more sheep. This one over here, I could move down to the iron deposit there. There is some option here for me to build maybe another city over there. Do I want to do that? Do I want to really get all of these cities in the Pacific? Maybe, but it might be more beneficial for me to look in this particular region here, see what's available. Or maybe even go into Australia. Right, on to the next turn. Brazil has declared war on England. Interesting.
Chemistry is the dirty part of
Cool.
physics.
Anti-tank crew, a research lab, and so forth. Can choose our new research target. Rocketry. Let's go for the military science one here. Choose new production in this city here. Housing capacity is fine, so I don't need to focus anything on there. I do need to focus more on the production. So I've done that one. I'm going to go into the sea over there to see if I can actually exploit that fish there. Moving on to the next turn. We do see that builder moving into the iron deposit there, which is good. What else? Nice to be able to see these city-states moving stuff around as well. Anyways, we're going to build a mine here. Alright. Next turn. Unit moves into the sea. So fishing. Perfect. Let's move on to the next turn again. Your cities are so close, your troops are so strong, you're making me nervous. Really? Spain? Where? Where have you got cities, mister, from Spain? It's down here, isn't it? Look at that. They're so orthodox. Wow.
The inherent vice of capitalism is the unequal sharing of blessings.
Market
The
economy.
inherent virtue of
And
socialism
laissez-faire.
is the equal sharing of misery.
Alright, so some of the new policies, particularly the new one that I just gained, should be quite easily visible. I thought there was always a little indicator next to that. That's the one. Market economy. Okay, let's move that one down there. Let's move this one into there. Anything else that I could use? get rid of that one. I'm going to basically put that one into there. Amenities for all cities would have at least 2 specialty districts. Spies, so let's look at the green ones. Alright. Nicely done. So let's choose Conservationism. And let's choose production for this city here as being... What shall we choose? Let's choose the broadcast center. What could I build here? A seaside resort. What does that seaside resort do? Let's see. Nope. The Wikipedia or the Civilopedia. Is there a search function in here? So if we look at the improvements, not the buildings, districts, Seaside Resort. Okay, so it's not a district, city, state, leader. Terrain. Seaside Resort. Alright, resources, no. How much that will be in there. Improvements, that should be their own improvements. So Seaside Resort, what does that do? It provides the total appearance of tourism. Can only be built on coastal deserts. Coastal... Seaside Resort has been around since the Roman Empire. Really? Requires the technology of radio. So if it says it's been around since the Roman Empire, and the Roman Empire never had a radio. Okay. So what does it do? It gives me additional tourism. Gives the title Pale in tourism. Okay. Well, for the moment I'm just going to build over there a farm because I need the extra food production. Now I will be going towards that part of the sea here. I'm going to go to the next turn again. Now we are about 23 minutes in, so at the beginning, or maybe let's make it the end of the next turn, I will be calling it a day. Look at that, all of those units, the Brazilians. Those Catholic missionaries are trying to convert me. Are they going to convert my city here? Probably. I'm not really focused on the faith here, as you can see. England has built a factory in Newcastle. Okay, good. So what can we focus on next? I've done everything that I can over here already. I could potentially still go over there, see what we can put onto that particular spot there. We can send envoys to people. At the moment they got a suzerain. America, Norway, I'm their suzerain. That's India. Wow, look at the number of people they've invested into that. That's a huge number. Okay, I can actually go for this one here. I take it up to the level where I got 6. And I did say I was going to basically call an end to the episode, but let's just, yeah, click too quick. So let's see how the next turn actually begins. Yes, I'd be happy to announce that we are united as friends. Grape shop promotion, wow. Right, so what are we going to do? This particular city here is of course my capital city. I want to get some trade routes with our good friends, do you want to do that with Americans? I could well do. Or I could do it with Rennes. Or Bristol. I've not got nothing with Bristol yet, do I? But Rennes would be quite natural here, I guess. It's all over land. So I'm going to do it with Rennes. what I'm going to build here, I'm going to build that research lab. And like I said before, I'm going to call it a day. So I'm going to save away the game. As number, let's play. Is this 17 or are we at 18? I think we're at 17. So I'd like to say thanks again for joining me. Hopefully you enjoyed today's session, and I will see you on the next one. In the meantime, have a great day. Bye-bye.